Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Destiny video. Now just a really quick one this evening, but I said to you guys a while back that I was going to keep you up to date on all things relating to Destiny 2, no matter how big or small. And about a month back I uploaded a video based on information that surfaced from a recent investors call that spoke about the potential for Destiny to hit PC, as well as worlds being much more expansive with potential for towns, roaming NPCs, bosses, etc. So if you haven't seen that, I will link that video in the description box down below. But another article has just surfaced, again with more information from an investors call, the one that happened at the end of September. And while for the most part it doesn't shed a great deal of information, what it does say is that the game is still on track for 2017. There was a quote from Eric Hirschberg, who is the CEO of Activision, and he said, quote unquote, "We are on track and excited about what we think is going to be an awesome sequel for Destiny in 2017. No announcements today on timing just yet, but what I will say is that the sequel is designed to excite both our highly engaged current players, but also to broaden the appeal even further, bringing in new fans and bringing back old fans as well. That is our primary focus right now." So it goes without saying, with a new expansion, there's always that need to cater to the existing audience whilst also trying to expand that and bringing yet more people into what is, an awesome game. However, one of the interesting things, and this is something that, if they get it right, will hopefully solve a problem that we as Destiny players experience a little bit too frequently, and that is content drought. They said, interestingly, that Activision and Bungie have devised a quote-unquote very smart approach to deliver a steady stream of content following the release of the game. Because if you guys play Destiny now, you'll be very familiar with the fact that expansions come out, it's super exciting, we do all the new content, we get geared up, we complete the raids, we complete the endgame stuff, and then we wait for quite a long time. Sure, there are kind of events in between, things like Festival of the Lost, Sparrow Racing League, maybe there'll be some sort of April update, but let's be honest, until the next big expansion comes out, there isn't a great deal for us to do, apart from, the usual weekly activities. You do your nightfalls, you do your raid, you do your trials, etc. But beyond that, it's quite a big gap between the next sizable content update. So if Destiny 2 does end up being a much bigger, more expansive game with a better pipeline, and they can then use that to churn out content on a slightly more regular basis, hopefully that would mean fewer drought periods, which would make the overarching Destiny sort of adventure a much more fun thing to kind of follow. And to further reinforce that and kind of bolster the point they were speaking about the, content delivery system, they said, quote unquote, "Beyond that, the incredible demand for Destiny content has somewhat outpaced our ability to deliver upon that demand. And going forward, along with our partners at Bungie, have put together what we believe is a very smart approach that will allow us to deliver the steady stream of great content to keep our players engaged and keep our universe alive and growing in the wake of that sequel." So, again, provided that actually works and that it's actually engaging content and not just, like random events that don't really give us much to do, then that could be a very bright future. So that is pretty much it. I did say it was only going to be a quick video, but for those of you guys that want to keep up to date, then the kind of long and short version is Destiny 2 is supposedly still on track to release in 2017, because of course some people did think that maybe, just maybe, development would drag out a little bit and we'd have to wait an entire year. Maybe it would hit sort of 2018 or something like that. But either way, apparently it's on track for 2017, and they are very much aware of the kind of content drought, and they're supposedly putting a system in place to try and deal with that and deliver a steady stream of content. So, exciting stuff. Obviously, we have no idea with regards to dates or what Destiny 2 even is. It's probably not even going to be called Destiny 2, but either way, that's your news. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to read the article yourself, you can find it linked down below. But thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.